Welcome back, you legends. I'm Dr. Cal. Let's get right into this video. This video is going to be about Bed Bath & Beyond. The daily market analysis video will come right after this one. If you're trading Bed Bath & Beyond, if you're looking at this name, if you're interested in this name, please stick around. I will go through my exact trade plan and how I actually booked 141% profit today. So let's get right into it, guys. Okay, so I first started talking about Bed Bath & Beyond when we broke $8 right around here. I actually wanted to enter a position on a pullback, but we ended up gapping up the following day, or excuse me, the next week, because this was a Friday, and then we ended up gapping up on Monday. I did enter after we saw this pullback, after the ticker started looking significantly more bullish, after this looked like it had more steam in it. I saw this cupping formation, this cupping bottom right here, and I did get in at $10.9 right around here. I only bought shares. I bought 6,942 shares, 69.42 YOLO. Okay, so I got into a pure share position. I did exit today. I did completely exit out of this share position today at $26.50. And I'll go through exactly why I did that. I also go through all of my price targets. So in yesterday's video, I did talk about price targets for Bed Bath & Beyond, and we ended up hitting all of our price targets on the dot so far. So I'll go through the first price target that I did discuss in our Discord trading group. The first price target was $12.50, and I did talk a lot about this, why it made a lot of sense. Look at that. This was a significant pivot zone. It acted as very strong support, and once we broke through that, it acted as a supply zone. So when you see a pivot zone like this that acted as support, then once broken through, it acted as resistance, you would expect the first rally to turn around at these levels, and that's exactly what happened. We turned around at $12.50. I got in at 10.9, and my second price target was around $25. And here's why, guys. Look at this. We had a significant topping formation right here. This is a wipe off distribution where you get a blow off top, and then you get a rounded top afterwards. This is a pretty easy to spot topping formation, right? Where the market makes a breakthrough once and then tries to retest that a high again and then gets rejected. So the rejection was at about $27. I always like to make my price targets a little bit under that resistance zone so I can book profits early and get out before the dump comes in. And that's exactly what happened today. Look at this, guys. We had this massive ramp up to hit on the dot, the 50% retracement level on the Fibonacci levels. So this was a perfect trade here, guys. I got out at 26.5. Really shortly afterwards, the stock got halted and we saw a massive dump all the way down to $18.50. And I did in fact get back in at 18.5. And the way that I caught that bottom is through this, the 15-minute chart. Look at that, guys. We went all the way back to the 50 period moving average on the 15-minute chart, and I did get in almost exactly at the bottom. So I got super lucky. And here's my trading plan that I talked about. First, I got in at 10.9. My trade plan was to take half off at $25. I ended up closing my entire position and booking a 141% profit, $107,000 in profits today. I took half of those profits, so around $50,000, and I transitioned from shares into options. This is my current position, guys. I got into the January 20th $40 call options on Bed Bath & Beyond, $40 strike. I got in at the bottom, so I did end up actually with a very nice 33% unrealized profit at the close of the day. So I got really lucky both in my exit and in my entries, and what helped me a lot is tracking these price targets and putting forward a trade plan to trade Bed Bath & Beyond. That was instrumental in making this a successful trade. So what is my plan right now? So I'm holding those option contracts. My plan is to hold these option contracts. So far we've hit the first and second. I'll talk about the third, fourth, and fifth price target. So I'll be holding these contracts until we hit the ultimate price target. So let's get into the price targets really quickly. The first was 12.5. Second price target was 25. The third price target, guys, my third price target is sitting at $50. And here's why. This is the 52-week high. The last 52-week high was at $53. It's also the one Fibonacci retracement level. So when we hit this level, we will have retraced the entire move to the downside from the previous 52-week high. The second price target, guys, is sitting at $80. It is the all-time high. We had this massive head and shoulders top right here. The all-time high is sitting just around $80. So that's the fourth price target. My last price target is actually at $150 plus. And here's why. I did look all the way back to the ramp ups in GameStop and AMC back in late 2020, early 2021. And here's what I found out, guys. The conservative price target estimate is a 30x from the bottom. Okay, from the bottom of the move. The bottom is around $4.50. Let's call it $5. Let's call it $5. A 30x from $5 is $150. Okay, that's a conservative estimate. If Bed Bath & Beyond goes on to become one of those big meme stocks like AMC and GameStop, and all indications say that this is going to happen. And thankfully, because I did have a trade plan and I did take profits, and I'm only reinvesting half of my profits. So even if this ends up tanking, going to zero, I still have my profits, and I'm riding this one out at zero risk to my original capital. So I can hold through really extreme volatility without worrying too much, because I already booked my profits, and my risk to capital to my original capital is sitting at zero. So 30x from the bottom is my conservative ultimate price target at $150. Bed Bath & Beyond will actually be valued at $10 billion as a company. And remember, guys, Bed Bath & Beyond makes $7 billion in revenues a year. That's more than GameStop. That's more than AMC during their ramp-ups. So even at $150 price target, Bed Bath & Beyond would be significantly undervalued compared to GameStop and AMC during their ramp-ups. If this goes insane, like GameStop insane levels, we could see $1,000, no problem. But I will not be holding to $1,000. I'll take my profits at 30x at $150. In fact, if we do end up hitting $150, my option position will be up at least 2,000%. And I'm risking 0% to my original capital. So that's my trade plan. That's how I'm planning to trade this. I hope my price targets and my trade plan offers some help to you if you're looking to trade this, if you're already in this name and don't know when to book profits. I hope that helps. Please stick around, subscribe to the channel. I'll be following up with a market analysis update video right after this one. And why is that? Well, because we are coming into really significant resistance levels on the S&P 500. And if the market starts to sell off, we will see a lot of these short squeezes in the market come to an end. A lot of these short squeeze stocks come to an end if we start seeing a sell-off. Now, it is important to mention that even if the market sells off, Bed Bath & Beyond could still show some strength. This happened in 2021, early 2021, when the NASDAQ started to sell off and in fact had that 15% sell-off right here in March of last year. We did see GameStop actually showing strength. GameStop was significantly more resilient and continued to creep up even though the market started to sell off. That's giving me some solace, and that Bed Bath & Beyond will probably hold stronger than the rest of the short squeeze plays. That's why I chose to go into Bed Bath & Beyond and not any other short squeeze play. That's all I have for you in this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow!